Luka the Don. So you thought they was feeling you? They think you a munch. I'm only laughing at the little bar work of it all, but it's not funny at all. I swear it ain't. This is why I'm all for the player empowerment, right? When I first saw this whole trade situation that I'm sure everybody saw by now, I must admit, I was a little bit discouraged to talk about it because usually when I do vlogs about sports, they don't do well. I'm like, man, niggas don't appreciate me talking about no sports. So, I'm gonna leave it to the professionals and all of that. But, nah, B, like this is all I kept seeing. It's like, I went outside last night, go hang out with some loved ones, get some hugs, some daps, some pounds, drinks. And I came back in the crib and it's like the roof on the NBA broke in half. It was like, what? Luka Doncic has been traded to the Los Angeles Lakers for Anthony Davis? That's wild. You think Anthony Davis wanted to go to hot ass Texas? Do you think Luka the Don wanted to go to LA? I mean, listen, I always like going to LA. That's me though. You know what I'm saying? But how you think he felt about that? Because all I remember is them saying things like, Luka is untouchable. You know what I mean? You can have anybody over here except Luka, maybe some, whatever, Luka. Like, Mark Cuban has gone on record saying things like he would choose Luka over, he would, he would divorce his wife before he trade Luka off the team. Something like that. Something, don't quote me, but something in the realm of that. And, they build all that trust up in you, pause. You know what I mean? You loyal, you know what I'm saying? You about to get a Dallas Mavericks tattoo on your back or something like that. And then you wake up one day or you come from lunch, you come from the bathroom, you sub out of a game and all of a sudden you about to move 1,000 miles away. Never mind how your kids might feel. I don't know if Luka got kids. I'm just saying in general. I always get triggered when I see this happen. When I see them promise, like the way when Chris Paul left the Clippers and they promised Blake Griffin the city. Like, they promised son keys to the city and all that. Like, yo, we gonna have a parade for you, all of this. And then son took a nap and woke up on his way to Detroit, where it get freezing at. You know what I mean? Everybody always harp on, they was mad at LeBron when he forced his way out of wherever so he could go to Miami. And they was even madder at Kevin Durant when when he went to Golden State and so on and so forth. They always call it, a lot of the old school fans, they be real mad at when players push their way when they use their power to their advantage. You know what I'm saying? And they force their way out of a contract. You know what I mean? James Harden, Jimmy Butler, whoever. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving, whoever's done that before, they get a lot of flack from the fans, not only the commentators, the sports industry. They won't call them all kinds of names and whatnot, but the fans be on their neck too. And I think the fans are just programmed to feel that way because in real life, nah, B. Nah. See, me as talent, you know what I mean? I realized that as the talent, we develop this talent or we express this talent or whatever. We good at what we do most of the time because we like doing it. You know what I mean? Like, take dancing, for instance. if somebody is dancing, if you ever see somebody dancing, they in a good mood, unless they're being forced to dance, unless it's their job to dance. Then a person's not dancing for joy anymore. The same can be said for rapping. The same could be said for anything that's a skill, a talent, like sports. It's clear that these dudes love what they do, but they don't always love to do it at 4 a.m., up getting up 1,000 shots and all. You understand what I'm saying? With all of the things, with all of the times where discipline is required. You know what I'm saying? So, if you working for somebody on somebody else's schedule, and yes, you signed a contract, right? But you signed the contract knowing that at any given time they could trade you. Why is everybody so bent out of shape when you exercise whatever loopholes you got? They like, you can't do that. Well, how come you did it? If it couldn't be done, it wouldn't be done. Somehow it keeps getting done. Long story short, I promote and support and champion player power. You know what I mean? What's the word? You know what I'm saying? The I forgot the term I'm looking for. I might have said it earlier in the vlog already, but the talent taking control over their life. You know what I mean? Because all day, every day in America, you just making, like, the team ain't going to lose. The team owner, they rich as hell. They moving you around like a chess piece. If you could decide, if you decide that you want to move to another location, does that? I mean, yes, it hurts this nigga's bottom line, right? But how bad does it really? You know what I mean? The owner of the team. How many names of team owners do you know? Only a few. You understand what I'm saying? At best. Only a few. They don't have to. When they make these changes, like when the player empowerment, when the player makes his own decision and forces himself out of a city, the owner doesn't have to leave, pick up, and move his family. His kids gotta cry about their friends that they about to leave and all. You might go through that. Players, if any players, if any professional athletes watching this, watch my vlogs, I implore you to take control of your own situation as much as possible. Just because I'm one of these older niggas that feel that way, don't mean I feel that way. Like, niggas like, yo, you sign a contract, you get paid all this money, you're supposed to. I'm doing this Starang Wonder impersonation right now, because he one of them niggas. You understand? He's a pure sports fan. He been watching sports since he was a kid. You know what I'm saying? So he has some of those old school morals, and me and him have had those debates many times on our podcast, a Monster Monday podcast, where if you a citizen of the nation, or even if you're a visitor, you can scroll all the way down on the channel to the videos, and you'll see the podcast episodes with me, Starang, and my brother DJ Rec. So that was his take on the situation. He felt that way, but me, I'm like, nah, B. You be out here busting your ass for a city, you know what I mean, meshing and mingling with the people, putting down roots, planting, starting businesses out there. Your kids, your kids making friends with your friends' kids and all of that, and then one day they just wake. Let me tell you something. When I moved my daughter and her mom's to AZ, the hardest part of that whole thing was splitting her up from her friends. Or her friend, really. It was one in particular. It was the hardest thing. Like, when the move happened, we let them talk on FaceTime one time. Everybody cried. The kids, the adults, everybody. We never let them do it again. We let them see each other again. They saw, and some time went by. I brought her back to New York. They saw each other. It was beautiful. But who want to keep going through that? Who want to put their kid through that all the time? Come on, B. Nah, B. Nobody want to do that, B. It's whack. I don't care what you niggas say. The team hold all the power. Well, guess what? You don't all the time. Because if you want to win and you got a disgruntled player, then you got a problem. So all of a sudden you kind of ain't got the power no more. I wonder what's going to happen with Jimmy Butler down there in Miami. Because their situation is situationing right now. Luka, the words still stand. You thought they was feeling you? I think they think you a munch. AD, LeBron claimed he ain't had nothing to do with this. Don't nobody believe him. Niggas like, ain't no way this happened. Ain't no way this shit happened without LeBron knowing something about it. LeBron is like, don't do that. Don't do that. What y'all think? Y'all think Braun knew? I don't know, man. I think these people, like, I think every once in a while, I think every once in a while the corporations will see the talent getting too much, getting too big for their britches, and they say, nah, we got to do something about this. Who runs it? Do they run this or do we run this? And then they make an example. So I don't know. What y'all think? Do you think it's a good trade, first of all? Never mind all of my being for player empowerment and all of that. Do y'all think it's a good trade? I think Kyrie, AD, and Clay could probably do something special. But I don't see them going all the way. But I would have to see it first, though. LeBron and Luka, though? What y'all think? Mavericks called Lucas fat. No, they didn't call him fat. They said he don't be in shape and say he don't play no defense. Basically. In a roundabout way. This nigga was box office. I don't know. Anyway. If you made it to the end of this video and you a pause protester, you shouldn't have. Get your ass out of here. Rest of y'all, welcome to the nation. Monster Nation, that is. I'm your host, your tour guide, your landlord, owner, tenant, janitor. I'm off the damn floor. I'm the king around here. You gotta like, you gotta comment, you gotta subscribe, you gotta hit the bell for all notifications. Follow the rules. If you're trying to be a taxpaying citizen of the nation, then leave a super thanks or a Cash App. We actually prefer the Cash App, but y'all do y'all thing. Cash App tag will be in the description along with the Bandcamp link, which is there for all of y'all who would rather hear me rapping than to hear me yapping. All of the mixtapes is there from Slang and Rock Volume 2 all the way back to Shell Shock. Videos out, Winner Circle, BCC, couple of videos off of the Crownsville album, including what you call stream featuring the real BCC, the actual BCC, the members. Sean Lives On joint. Y'all get them. Type in the name and mad stuff will come up. Don't ever ask me when I'm putting out something new if you ain't heard all it. You understand what I'm saying? But yeah. I really was trying to avoid this topic, but it just kept popping up. Let me see. I'm gonna find out what's going on over at Fox Sport. Skip! Is Skip still out? Skip! Hey, Skip. What does Skip Bayless have to say about this? Is he suspended? I ain't heard his name since the what's her name? Joy Taylor? Since she stole the headline. I ain't been talking about this. Anyway, Skip! made it to the end of this video. Let me get 4 basketballs. Yeah, 4. Ballin'. Salute to Jomo. Rock on, rock on.